GitHub is taking significant steps to enhance security within its NPM ecosystem, a move that comes in response to a series of recent supply chain attacks. This change is particularly important as it aims to protect developers and their projects from malicious threats, including a notable attack known as Shai-Hulud. On September 23, 2025, GitHub announced plans to implement mandatory two-factor authentication and introduce short-lived tokens for package publishing. These measures are designed to combat issues related to token abuse and self-replicating malware, ensuring a safer environment for NPM users. The company will also allow secure publishing directly from CI/CD workflows, further bolstering trust in the supply chain. Next, we'll explore the details of these changes, the implications for developers, and the recent threats that prompted this response. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news. Your support really helps us continue building useful content for cybersecurity professionals. In recent years, the landscape of software development has been increasingly marred by supply chain attacks, prompting significant changes in security protocols across various platforms. The rise of these attacks has highlighted the vulnerabilities inherent in package management systems, particularly within the NPM ecosystem. This escalation culminated in the Shai-Hulud incident, which not only compromised numerous packages but also exposed developers' sensitive information, underscoring the urgent need for enhanced security measures. In response, GitHub's decision to mandate two-factor authentication, 2FA, and implement short-lived tokens is a pivotal shift aimed at fortifying defenses against token abuse and self-replicating malware. By migrating to FIDO-based 2FA, GitHub is aligning with industry standards that prioritize stronger authentication methods, thereby reducing the risk of unauthorized access. The introduction of granular tokens with a limited lifespan of 7 days further mitigates the threat posed by stolen credentials, ensuring that even if tokens are compromised, their usability is severely restricted. Moreover, the concept of trusted publishing represents a substantial advancement in secure software distribution. By allowing developers to publish packages directly from CI/CD workflows using OpenID Connect, GitHub is not only streamlining the publishing process but also enhancing security through cryptographic trust. This mechanism ensures that each package published includes provenance attestations, providing verifiable proof of its source and build environment. The broader implications of these changes extend beyond GitHub. Other platforms such as NuGet and RubyGems are also adopting similar measures to bolster their security postures, reflecting a collective industry response to the rising threat of supply chain attacks. Ruby Central's decision to restrict administrative permissions to only their engineers illustrates a proactive approach to safeguarding their ecosystem, reinforcing the notion that security is a shared responsibility among stakeholders. The emergence of sophisticated attack techniques, such as the use of QR codes in the Fezbox malware, further emphasizes the necessity for continuous vigilance in the software supply chain. As threat actors evolve their methods, developers must remain proactive, utilizing dedicated tools to monitor and verify their dependencies. This evolving landscape necessitates not only technological solutions but also a cultural shift within organizations to prioritize security at every stage of the development process. As the industry navigates these challenges, the commitment to implementing robust security measures will be crucial in maintaining trust and integrity within the software supply chain. As GitHub enacts its new security measures, the implications for developers and organizations are profound. The introduction of mandatory two-factor authentication, 2FA, and short-lived tokens is set to reshape how developers interact with the NPM ecosystem. By requiring 2FA for local publishing, GitHub is not only enhancing security but also fostering a culture of vigilance among developers, encouraging them to adopt more secure practices in their workflows. The shift to granular tokens with a limited lifetime of 7 days aims to mitigate the risks associated with token abuse. This change requires developers to be more proactive in managing their credentials, which can help reduce the potential for long-term vulnerabilities. The deprecation of legacy classic tokens and time-based one-time passwords, TOTP, in favor of FIDO-based 2FA reflects a broader trend towards adopting more robust authentication standards across the industry. Organizations, particularly those relying on NPM packages, will need to adapt their development processes to comply with these new security protocols. The implementation of trusted publishing, which allows for secure package publication directly from continuous integration/continuous deployment (CI/CD) workflows, not only streamlines the publishing process but also establishes a higher level of trust in the packages being used. This cryptographic proof of source and build environment is crucial for organizations looking to maintain integrity in their software supply chains. Moreover, the recent attacks, including the Shai-Hulud incident, serve as a stark reminder of the evolving threat landscape. Developers and organizations must now prioritize security in their development lifecycle, integrating tools that can monitor dependencies and detect potential threats. The emergence of malicious packages, such as the Fezbox utility, underscores the necessity for vigilance and the implementation of robust dependency management practices. As GitHub strengthens its NPM ecosystem, the ripple effects will likely influence other platforms as well. The recent actions by NuGet and Ruby Central to bolster their own security measures suggest a growing consensus in the developer community about the need for heightened security. This collective movement towards improved supply chain security will not only benefit individual developers and organizations but also contribute to a more secure open-source ecosystem overall. In summary, GitHub's new security measures are not just a response to recent threats but a proactive step towards fostering a more secure development environment. Developers and organizations must adapt to these changes, embracing the new protocols to protect their projects and maintain trust in their software supply chains. As GitHub embarks on its new security initiatives, the focus will be on fostering a collaborative environment among developers while enhancing the overall security framework of the NPM ecosystem. The shift to mandatory two-factor authentication (2FA) is not just a technical upgrade, it represents a cultural change within the developer community, emphasizing security as a shared responsibility. Implementing granular tokens with a limited lifespan of 7 days is a strategic move aimed at minimizing the window of opportunity for potential token abuse. This will encourage developers to adopt more secure practices and reduce reliance on long-lived credentials, which have historically been a target for attackers. Moreover, the introduction of trusted publishing will revolutionize how packages are published and verified. By leveraging OpenID Connect (OIDC) and cryptographic proof of source and build environment, GitHub is setting a new standard for package integrity that could influence other ecosystems to adopt similar measures. This initiative not only enhances security but also builds trust among users, as they can verify the provenance of the packages they utilize. In parallel, the deprecation of legacy classic tokens and the migration to FIDO-based 2FA will streamline the authentication process, making it more robust against phishing attacks. This move aligns with broader industry trends toward adopting hardware-based security measures, which are recognized for their effectiveness in protecting sensitive information. As GitHub implements these changes, it will also be crucial for the community to adapt and evolve. Developers will need to familiarize themselves with the new tools and practices, ensuring that they are equipped to navigate this enhanced security landscape. GitHub's commitment to expanding eligible providers for trusted publishing indicates a collaborative approach, inviting more participants to contribute to a safer NPM ecosystem. The recent incidents, including the Shai-Hulud attack and the discovery of malicious packages like Fezbox, serve as stark reminders of the evolving threats in the software supply chain. By proactively addressing these vulnerabilities, GitHub is not only safeguarding its platform but also setting a precedent for other organizations to prioritize security in their development practices. The next steps for GitHub and the community will be critical in shaping a more secure and resilient future for software development. If you found this update helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to InfoSec Now for the latest cybersecurity news.